Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. While you get in that kitchen, make some noise with those pots and pans. While you wear those dresses, the sun shining through. Where you wear those dresses, the sun comes shining through. Can't believe my eyes, all that mess belongs to you. I believe in my soul, you're the devil and now I know. I believe in my soul, you're the devil and now I know. Well, the more I work, the faster my money goes. I say shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Come on, shake, rattle and roll. Well, you don't do right to save your doggone soul. Take it, guys. I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. Well, I can't look at you, tell you ain't no child no more. I say shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Woo! Shake, rattle and roll. Well, you won't do nothing to save your doggone soul. I said shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Well, you won't do nothing to save your doggone soul. Woo!
Charles Williams, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Well, the research is in. After countless hours of both clinical studies and in the laboratory, the results are in. And they are that 94 is the new 64. When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, or will you still be sending me a valentine, a birthday greetings, bottle of wine? If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Or will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 94? You'll be older too. And if you say the word, I could stay with you. I could be handy mending a fuse when the lights have gone. Or you can knit a sweater by the fireside. Or Sunday mornings go for a ride. Digging the garden and digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Or will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 94? Every summer we can rent a cottage on the Isle of Wight if it's not too dear. Or we shall scrimp and sing. your knees. Vera, Chook, and Dave. Send me an email, drop me a text, stating point of view. Indicate precisely what you mean to say, or you're sincerely wasting away. Or fill out an answer, give me a form, by forevermore. Or will you still need me, or will you still feed me when I'm 94? Ha! All right, before we move on with our program, Justine Miller is going to sing a song about a gentleman for whom the Duke Ellington Bridge is named after, right? A walking distance from here on beautiful Calvert Street Northwest. A song about music and Duke Ellington.
Music is a world within itself, with the language we all understand, with an equal opportunity for all to sing, dance, and clap their hands. But just because a record has a groove, don't make it in the groove. But you can tell right away at the letter A when the people start to move. They can feel it all over. Oh, they can feel it all over, people. They can feel it all over. Well, they can feel it all over, people. Music knows it is and always will be one of the things that life just won't quit. Here are some of music's pioneers that time will not allow us to forget. But there's Basie, Miller, Satchmo, and the king of Balsadoo. And with a voice like Ella's ringing out, there's no way the band can lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. Yeah, you can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Great Minds Gala. Let's hear from the Raise Your Voices Rock Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and CEO of Integrace, Jackie Harris, and President and CEO of LeadingAge, Larry Minix.
Good evening, and welcome to Integrace and LeadingAge Great Minds Gala. We're thrilled to bring you this event for the second year together, but picking up on a history of Integrace and Ellen Proxmire for several years back. We're thrilled because we're bringing national attention to the challenges of caregiving for Alzheimer's disease residents and their families. Thrilled because we're spotlighting Ellen Proxmire's vision on the important programs that make caregiving better while there's a quest for the cure. The Great Minds concept came to us from Integrace and Copper Ridge Institute, which is Integrace's research and education arm for Alzheimer's care. We're so grateful for this partnership. And most especially, we're grateful to Jackie Harris, their president and friend and colleague, for hosting this event with us. And thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry. Addressing the need for dementia care is a challenge that's near and dear to our hearts. And we're delighted that LeadingAge has partnered with us to bring this event to a national level. We created an event in 2003 in honor of United States Senator William Proxmire, Wisconsin's senior senator for 37 years. Senator Proxmire lived at Copper Ridge for 5 years after being diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. His wife, Ellen, wanted to ensure that families all over the country had access to quality care, so together we created an event that would raise awareness and funds needed to address the challenges of caring for those with dementia disease. Let's learn more about this incredible man and his wife, Ellen, who are our inspiration.
He found the job of his dreams. He just loved being a senator. He loved the give and take of the Hill. He loved developing new legislation. He enjoyed working with his colleagues, and he just always said it's the greatest job in the world. It wasn't always easy, but he found his calling.
A U.S. senator and political maverick, famous for his penny-pinching attitude toward government spending and his courage in taking unpopular stands, Bill Proxmire gave integrity a good name.
It's been accepted before without any effective challenge or question.
He's been credited with revitalizing the Wisconsin Democratic Party in the early 1950s, and then went on to represent the Badger State in Congress for more than 30 years. While in Congress, he championed human rights, consumer rights, and honest government while opposing federal waste and corruption. He was known and respected for always looking out for the common good, for the little guy and his constituents. Bill Proxmire's lasting political legacy was formed with his celebrated and at times controversial Golden Fleece Award, presented to public officials who frivolously spent taxpayers' money on projects deemed unnecessary.
This is the first time, I think, that the federal government subsidized the creation of something for the benefit of people with very high income.
The Washington Post once referred to Proxmire's efforts surrounding the Golden Fleece Award as the most successful public relations device in politics today. He was respected for how seriously he took his work, and for more than 20 years, he never missed a roll call vote. Bill Proxmire retired from politics in 1988, stepping away from the political spotlight.
I will not run for re-election in 1988.
Unbeknownst to his wife Ellen, he must have known something was wrong, and a few years later was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and the long journey of caregiving began. On December 15, 2005, at the age of 90, Bill Proxmire passed away at Copper Ridge.
He didn't drink, he didn't smoke, he exercised and he ate well, and it still didn't keep him from getting Alzheimer's. He knew he had it, but he refused to accept it, and therefore caring for him was very difficult. Everyone is different. There is no one version of an Alzheimer's patient, and taking care of someone with Alzheimer's is not like taking care of someone with a physical illness. It's a full-time job. Integrace and Copper Ridge have been instrumental and very, very important in caring for Bill and coming up with new approaches to care. He was there for 5.5 years, and those were, I think, years where we saw many, many changes in the approach to Alzheimer's. The important thing for us to emphasize is caregiving is the key to managing the illness, because you don't die of Alzheimer's, but it's a long, drawn-out process, and caregiving has to be the key for those suffering with it. The Proxmire Award's purpose is to raise awareness of the illness and to honor those who work in the field. Every person who's received the award has a connection with the illness, either in their family or a close friend. With the continued support and interest and involvement of Integrace and Copper Ridge, and now our new relationship with LeadingAge, the knowledge and work on behalf of learning more about dementia will continue in the future.
Each year in Bill's honor, we recognize heroes in the cause of Alzheimer's care. Past honorees have included former First Lady Rosalind Carter and Justice Sandra Day O'Connor. We're so happy that two of our honorees are also with us this evening, James Keach and Trevor Albert. Thank you for being here tonight. Our hope continues now that someday the threat of Alzheimer's disease will no longer exist. And until then, we strive to constantly improve how we care for those with dementia and how we support those who provide that care. It seems only fitting, Larry, to begin our evening with a toast in Senator Proxmire's honor. I'm the red.
Let's raise our glass to the late Senator Proxmire and to Ellen Proxmire, who could not be with us tonight. Hear, hear.
Senator Proxmire was one of the great minds of our nation. He valued family, compassion, and a commitment to improving our country. It's a fitting tribute to his legacy and his memory that we gather to honor caregivers and the importance of quality caregiving. Thanks for all you did for us and for our country. Senator Proxmire.
Senator Proxmire.
I know that Senator Proxmire would be proud and would give thanks to LeadingAge for our event is even bigger and better than it has been last year.
Bigger and better indeed. There are more of you here tonight than we could have imagined. At last year's event, we recognized James Keach and Trevor Albert and the Campbell family. It generated hundreds of screenings of I'll Be Me and hundreds more to come to draw attention to the support of caregiving. Let's give a round of applause to those producers and the Campbell family. We hope tonight that this event will help extend the reach of LeadingAge Innovations Fund and the Copper Ridge Institute. Not-for-profits are crucibles of innovation in our country, which is why we established the Innovation Fund, to catalyze innovation among our members. In the past 2 years, we've funded many innovative programs that have potential to positively impact every community in America that faces this dreaded disease. The funds raised tonight through a combination of sponsorships, ticket sales, proceeds from the sale of your gorgeous centerpieces on your table, which you'll hear more about shortly, will be equally distributed between LeadingAge and the Copper Ridge Institute for the creation and advancement of dementia care programs.
We're incredibly grateful to be a joint beneficiary of this event. The event would not be possible without the sponsors and the support of those sponsors, and I would like to especially thank them tonight. Their names are on the screen and listed in your program. Larry,
Jackie?
I love sharing a stage with you,
Yeah, it's fun.
but they say we have to turn it over to a professional.
I thought that's where we were. I'm honored to introduce tonight our MC, a presidential award winner. Everyone in Washington knows Diane Rehm, native Washingtonian. Hear, hear. You're applauding before she even gets out here. She's the host of the Diane Rehm Show, which is distributed by NPR to over 200 radio stations and has a weekly audience of over 2.6 million listeners. Over the last 35 years, she has covered some of the most compelling topics our country faces, including caregiving. And we're honored to have her MC our event here tonight. Let's give a warm welcome to Diane Rehm. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We'll take our
We'll
walk.
get our wine out of your way.
Thank you so very much, Larry and Jackie. I'm so honored to be here tonight, especially for my dear friend Ellen Proxmire, who could not be here, and to see so many people in this audience who are devoted to this cause. When I was asked to MC this event, I immediately accepted. I was a caregiver to my husband who had Parkinson's disease, so I know firsthand from John the blessings and challenges of this calling. Nobody here tonight needs to be persuaded about the importance of the mission we share around care. Care is the only option we have as we await a cure. We care out of love, compassion, loyalty, duty, responsibility, respect, a sense of humanity. I want to take a moment to thank my friend Ellen Proxmire. She could not be here tonight, but she is with us in spirit with her never to be exhausted spirit and leadership. Ellen Proxmire has pounded the pavements in Washington, opening many, many doors and hearts with this cause. So let's give Ellen Proxmire a great round of applause. I'm honored tonight to host an event which celebrates caregiving at its finest. As we entered the ballroom tonight, we were entertained by a very special group of musicians who believe that music has power, especially for individuals with Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. Research shows that music can spark compelling outcomes even in the very late stages of the disease. So tonight, we celebrate all the possibilities that music delivers by featuring the Raise Your Voices rock band. And I want to tell you, this is a newly formed band of musicians who want to help raise awareness about Alzheimer's disease. They have never performed together before tonight. And they are a compelling example of what can happen when we focus on engaging the passions of individuals, regardless of age or challenges. As our blessing for our meal, I invite them to perform one last song for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back, Raise Your Voices.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come Sometime in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let your. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might be a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean them that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Call me, call me.
Wasn't that amazing? Thank you all again so much. I really want to give thanks to LeadingAge member Iona Services. They work closely with us on many of the creative elements, including the entertainment and our gorgeous centerpieces. I want you all to take a look at those. Sally White and her team are with us tonight. Sally, may I ask you all to please stand? All right, so now let me tell you that glass artist Jill Tannenbaum handmade all the sculptures that adorn your tables. So like the great minds we celebrate tonight, each one of those sculptures is unique and precious. These beautiful works of art are for sale as part of our fundraising efforts, and they are $250 a piece. What a fabulous way to support the cause. Each centerpiece is numbered. Each table has an underform for that piece with the same number on it. So, if you're interested in purchasing a sculpture, please take the form from that table, fill out that form with your payment information, but make sure the number on the form matches the centerpiece. If the number sheet is no longer there, or it's already been filled out, these are long instructions, this means that that particular sculpture has already been purchased by somebody else and you can't have it. So I encourage you to walk around the room, choose the one you really, really like, and when you make your choice, be sure to pick up the numbered form to stake your claim. So here's the thing. We ask that you do not remove any centerpieces until the end of the evening, so every table can enjoy them during our celebration. No table lifting. So, and then as we adjourn, now you gotta listen to these. You have to listen to these instructions. So as we adjourn, you may then pick up the centerpiece, take it and your order form, and here's the rub, with the matching number to the cashier just outside the back doors of the ballroom, and staff is going to be walking around to answer any questions you have and making sure that the number on the form matches your sculpture. So, but as a gift, at each table and in front of each attendee, there is a fused glass sun catcher as a memento of our evening. I love that word, sun catcher. So now, please enjoy your first course. We'll be back with our first award in just a few minutes. Enjoy.